Hi, this is David Davis from vmwarevideos.com. I'm here with Alex Rosemblat.
Yep.
Is that right? Okay.
That's right.
From vKernel. And we're here at VMware Partner Exchange 2011 in Orlando. And I just stopped by the booth to talk to Alex and learn a little bit about vKernel and CMS.
Sure.
Okay.
So yeah, what we do at vKernel is we do virtualization management, helping manage capacity well. We help monitor VM performance to keep it up and running high. We help plan for expanding available capacity. We help optimize your resources to use it all as efficiently as possible. And then we give cost visibility and insights through reporting into an environment. Okay. So we make it much easier for virtualization administrators to know what's going on and to manage their environment while keeping their data center ROI high.
Okay, cool. So CMS is Capacity Management Suite?
That's right.
Okay.
So the Capacity Management Suite, which you can see behind us here, takes all of those, goals and puts them into life. We have a patent-pending capacity analytics engine that takes all of the information from vCenter via the API, churns through all of it mathematically, and then provides the insights of the analysis so that you don't have to go and download all that and do it in Excel yourself. And then we have a lot of design principles about having nice, clean, easy to read UIs. Everything with our software should be easy to use. We just show you what you need to know, we give you the answer, and it takes about 20 minutes to get this single virtual appliance up and running and start helping you out with your environment.
Wow, wow. So one of the things I've always liked about the vKernel applications is that they're typically delivered in virtual appliance format. So yes. You just download it, just import it, and it's up and running. You know, you don't have to install a new Windows virtual machine, install some application,
no
a SQL database, and all these other things on top.
For large environments, you do need an external database,
okay.
SQL Server, Oracle, because there's a lot of information that we're analyzing.
Yeah, but I mean, to just get started using CMS, you just import the virtual appliance and it starts collecting data, right?
Yeah, it takes about 20 minutes to set up, and we will start finding problems in your environment almost immediately.
Wow, wow. So I know it has some different categories like capacity analyzer, optimization pack, inventory, and chargeback, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what do these different things do? So capacity analyzer?
Sure. So our capacity analyzer, what it does is that it finds bottlenecks,
okay.
Which are usually causing performance problems in an environment, and then it gives you clear actual recommendations on how to fix these. Okay. So finding the problems, prioritizing the problems, and getting the answer is something that can take hours or days without this analysis. We find everything in seconds or minutes.
Wow.
We also are able to analyze the available capacity that you have in your environment to tell you exactly how many more VMs you can safely fit onto existing equipment, and we get very specific. We also include throughput of the SAN to the server in our calculations. In our optimization pack application, we help you optimize your environment. So we give you the ability to see what it is that the allocations for your VMs should really be based on not just average, but also peak utilization analysis.
Okay.
And then we give you the ability to automatically make all those changes in one fell swoop with a click of a button. It goes right through the vCenter API, makes it. And we also find waste, such as abandoned VM images, templates, snapshots that aren't being used. We find these, we identify them so you can get rid of them and reclaim many, many gigabytes of storage.
Wow.
Our inventory application is one single pane of glass for every single VM that's in your environment. We put all the details together. We make it easy to search, sort, and filter through the application. And just like with every single screen that you see here, you can report out in an XML or PDF format to anybody in the organization that needs it via email. And then our chargeback application maps back the costs of both the allocations and the actual usage of all these VMs back to the areas that are incurring them, whether they be operations or external customers for a hosting environment.
Wow, wow. I mean, I really like the what-if scenarios.
Yes.
I mean, that's something that you just can't calculate on your own. If you're just looking at the vSphere client, you can't, sit down and come up, well, how many more servers am I going to need to support X number of virtual machines, and how quickly is my utilization growing? I mean, these are things you just can't just come up with a pen and paper kind of thing.
Yeah,
so,
and there's more to it than just that. Yeah. There's connections. Okay. I mean, the VMs share resources. The hosts are all connected to a SAN. The hosts also within the cluster have failover settings. All these things are interconnected, and that affects the amount of capacity that you can actually use. So even if you thought you had X amount of memory, you actually don't, because that's been saved for failover reasons.
Yeah. Wow. So, what about an evaluation? Like, is there
Absolutely.
Free evaluation?
I mean, you should be up and running in our software 20 minutes after you download it. We have a 30-day free trial.
Okay.
Should be 2 clicks away from our homepage, if that. You download it, set up in 20 minutes, and you get a 30-day free trial. We're happy to help you out and answer any questions along the way as well.
And to me, it's a tool that's really going to provide like ROI. You know, it can show like hard ROI because, I mean, chargeback and solving problems and predicting capacity and finding waste.
Yes.
I mean, especially finding waste. That's an area, you know, for real return.
Yes.
So
we actually see a lot of our customers get back the price of the software and more just by running all these automated right sizings. They get all these groups of memory, CPU cycles, storage gigabytes back, and it's the equivalent of having bought several servers and then several additions to the SAN just right there as if it were brand new. And then there's also tons of operational costs that are saved as well, because what used to take hours to troubleshoot now takes minutes. What used to take hours or days to try to plan for capacity is basically done automatically. And we try to make it easy to increase that VM consolidation. So the higher you can increase your VM density while still being safe, the fewer servers you need. And it's not just the servers. That means that there's no management overhead of people having to look over it. There's fewer software licenses, less power, less HVAC, less rental or space in that data center, so you don't have to go and expand as quickly. I mean, it really can transform an entire data center.
Wow. I mean, I just love monitoring and tools like this that aren't just a bunch of pretty graphs. They really solve real world, you know, problems for real VMware admins. So. And then I know that vKernel, I talked about it at VMworld in my free tools session. vKernel has just a ton of free tools that aren't a 30-day free trial. You can use them forever, and they provide some real valuable information.
That's right.
So I hope, you know, everyone will check out vKernel's website and check out Capacity Management Suite or CMS. Appreciate your time, Alex. Thanks a lot. Nice meeting you.
Appreciate it.